leaders now on screen behind the Dyson loader, and the Audi's got a run on the Peugeot as they come down the hill and sweep around the first corner through to, no, it wasn't turn 1, yes it was, this is over 2 into the bright sunlight. No, it wasn't, it was 6 and 7, so here we go, onto the back, straight to the Audi, skid contact, wall, and that is the end of the race, probably, for the number 1 car. He was trying to come to his left around a slower, I think it was one of the Racers Group Porsches, and just tagged the rear of the Audi on the nose of the Porsche, which has continued, but the Audi turned almost in slow motion, left into the wall, and that is the end of it for Romain Dumas and for the Audi team. The car is heavily into the barriers, the nose has been removed, and that is as much as they are going to get out of that car, I think. Next time they see it, it'll have come in on a flatbed. Full course caution, and hands on heads among the Yoast Team Audi driver, pit wall men.
Not seen Romain yet, hope he's okay.
I'm sure he will be, but
Tubbs token is fine.
Doors opening, and Dumas is climbing out. And the first the corner workers arrives with him just to give him a little helping hand, but he's okay. The car though is definitely not, and the right front wheel is still attached. The bodywork, it shed bits of the front wings sort of come off a bit like inter-series cars, as though they've been sort of added as an afterthought, and it's the left front corner which has been hard up against the wall, which is not going to help him. So I think he's probably had enough critical warning lights on in the cockpit to just go, oh, do you know what?
They're all on.
That's it, yeah. More lights than Christmas.
He's now too far away from the car, but that car is dead.
But he wouldn't have got out if there was any chance of driving it back. So hopefully it'll all be parked up in neutral and everything selected so they can drag it out the way. A dramatic moment, he was putting in a move on Frank Montagny for the lead of the race. They came out of 7 behind. It was one of the Racers Group cars, and Montagny started on the right 2/3 of the track, the Porsche on the left 2/3 of the track. There was a gap between them through which the Audi went. Montagny saw the danger and moved over to the left and took the line, although actually that wasn't a block by Montagny.
That was a simple mistake by Dumas. He went past, he wasn't fully past when he turned in. You know, we saw it with Lewis Hamilton at the top of the hill at Spa. You've got the closing speed, you're going to work out what it is. He wanted to get the angle to get out the inside of Frank Montagny going into 10A, but unfortunately he was less than a foot wrong in one of these big long prototypes, and that's the end of your race, and that's the pressure of racing. It does mean that Peugeot will win the ALMS Manufacturers Championship today, and it probably means they're going to win the Team Championship today as well.
Yep, very likely.
It's still not certain, because if the car stops, the 908 stops, then rather than the HDI, so if they'd have to lose both of them not to win the Manufacturers Championship, but if they'd lost the Montagny car, they would obviously not take the team one, but the individual team championship, because that will go to the Orica car. So that is a very disappointing end for all of us, really, to what was turning into a fantastic battle at the front of the field, and it kept entertaining for 7¼ hours.